It is time once again for another Grateful Dead listening party, and I'm so happy that you could join me. This is our 10th week of Grateful Dead listening party, and if you were tuned in last week, you'll remember I mentioned that I was going to have access to all of the Dave's picks via Rhino Records and their kindness, and I have them. So some of these songs you're going to hear this week are from Dave's picks, and I was not asked to say anything else about this. In fact, I had a text out to Mark Pincus from Rhino saying, hey, do you want me to mention anything? And I hadn't heard back from him before recording this, so I'm going to tell you just how I feel. It is easy to find things on Spotify, but Dave's picks, not on any streaming platforms. Wow, when you put them on and you listen, it is a whole other glimpse at the music of Grateful Dead. I have been having so much fun all week listening to these songs. And so some of the songs you're going to hear this week are from Dave's picks. Now, I don't even think that you can just buy Dave's picks because they're limited edition CDs, but you can hear these songs on the Grateful Dead channel on Sirius, and I think you can also hear it on the Grateful Dead Archive channel. But without further ado, let's play our first song from Dave's picks, and it is a winner. It is Sugaree. Boy, I just love that I'm out of the Spotify loop. We have broken the glass. We're all just running out in the field. Listen to this Sugaree from October 22nd, 1971, from the Auditorium Theater, which sounds like a made-up name, in Chicago, Illinois. This is from Dave's Picks number 3. But this is everything I love about Sugaree. Jerry's voice is on point, and the guitar playing, because it is from 1971, is still in that slightly Freddie King treble pickup thing. I wouldn't call it bitey, but it's bright, and it's got a point on it, which I just love. It is a wonderful Sugaree, October 22nd, 71, from the Auditorium Theater, if that's what you're calling it. Chicago, Illinois, from Dave's Picks 3.
When they come to take you down, when they bring that wagon round, when they come to call on you and drag your poor body down, just one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell 'em that you know. Just don't tell 'em that you know. In spite of all you gain, still have to stand out in the pouring rain. One last voice is calling you, and I guess it's time you go. Just one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. You thought you was the cool fool. You never could do no wrong. You had everything sewn up tight. How come you lay awake all night long? Just one thing I ask of you. Just one thing from me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it up now, Sugaree. I'll meet you at the Jubilee. If that Jubilee don't come, maybe I'll meet you on the run. Just one thing I ask of you. It's just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me.
You're listening to Grateful Dead Listening Party, and I'm about to play a song that in 10 weeks I have not played, which I think shows the expanse of the Grateful Dead catalog. I mean, we used to do 5 shows in a row and never repeat anything. Truckin', probably the most famous Grateful Dead song when it comes to the verbiage that it spawned. What a long, strange trip it's been. That's from Truckin'. You might not have known that. Also, Truckin' is a very interesting song because I think it's kind of Bob Weir's magnum opus when it comes to his performing a tune. He would mention to me when it came to the tempo of Truckin' that it had to be slow enough so that he could accommodate singing that much syncopation in the lyrics. He had mentioned to me that he thinks that Robert Hunter, the lyricist of Truckin', purposefully put a bunch of words in there to make Bob Weir's life a little harder. Well, joke's on everyone because Bob always did it wonderfully. But I always knew starting that tune off or having any kind of influence on where to put that tune, Bob would say, you know, be careful because I have to sing Arrows of Neon or Flashing Dead on Main Street. And phonetically, it's quite a task. So I always kind of tried to make it swing. Always try to make it swing for your singer. Singer calls the tempo. It's Truckin' from September 9th, 1972 at the Hollywood Palladium, which is still there, Los Angeles, California. It's Grateful Dead listening party.
Says she'll keep chugging like the two-dog man together. Oh, that's in line. Just keep chugging. Oh, oh, oh. There's a neon and flashing lights out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's on the same street. Your typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings. Dallas, got a soft machine. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York, got the ways and means, but just won't let you be. Oh no. Cats who in the streets of true love. Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days they know they better be going out of the door and down to the street all alone. Looking like the two-dog man once told me you got to play your hand. Sometimes the cards ain't worth a dime if you don't lay 'em down. Shining on me. Well, at times I can barely see. They leave darkness to me. Well, on strange ship it's been. A sweet Jane, she lost her sparkle, you know she isn't the same. Living on reds and vitamin C and cocaine. All her friends can say is ain't it a shame. Truckin', up to Buffalo, I've been thinking, got to mellow slow. It takes time, you pick a place to go, and just keep chugging. Oh, oh, oh. Staring out of the hotel window, got if they're gonna kick the door in again. I'd like to get some sleep before I travel, but if you got a woman, I guess you're gonna come in. Busted down a Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin, knocked down, it gets to wearing thin. They just won't let you be. Oh no. Hanging around and you like to travel. You're tired of traveling, you want to settle down. I guess they can't revoke yourself for trying. Get out of the door, let it look around. Sometimes the lights all shining on me. Well, at times I can barely see. Lately, darkness to me. Well, long, strange ship it's been. Truckin', I'm going home. Midnight, get back trucking home. Get back trucking home. Midnight, get back trucking home. 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 I took it on.
This is Grateful Dead Listening Party. I'm so glad that you decided to either tune in and just sit down or just give it a listen and see if you like what you hear. And if you are auditioning one of these Grateful Dead songs to see if you might be a fan, then you're in luck, because They Love Each Other is a song I would put on a short list of songs that you could play for anybody who was curious about Grateful Dead, but really didn't dive deep into them. It's a very cool song. It's the kind of song I wish I wrote. It is a great demonstration of Grateful Dead going back to 77. This is February 77, so it's right just the season before their big spring 77 run. And it also is a great endorsement for two drummers, Billy Kreutzmann playing the drums along with Mickey Hart, and they create this wonderful lope. It's kind of cascading like a slinky going down the stairs. It's They Love Each Other from February 26, 1977. I believe I was incubating when this song was being played. It's from the Swing Auditorium. What's going down at the Swing Auditorium? Hey, I'll see you guys later. I'm just going down to the Swing Auditorium. Just to remind you, I love my wife. It was in San Bernardino, California, and it's from Dave's Picks 29, if you're hunting it down. It's They Love Each Other on Grateful Dead Listening Party.
it's true. Lord, you can see that 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 it's true.
You are checked into Grateful Dead Listening Party, and it's another first this week. Pigpen is about to sing a song for you. I'm a huge fan of Pigpen's voice and his harmonica playing. So Pigpen was in the band until about 1972. I pride myself on not being exactly an expert, but I think that is correct. Where were you when you realized Hard to Handle by the Black Crowes was not a cover? And was it now? And is it here? This takes us back to 1969, December 12th, with Pigpen singing Hard to Handle, while the Grateful Dead in 69 was still kind of a rollicking blues band. There's something incredible about hearing a recording of a band that is going to go on to create a catalog that is broad and deep and colorful that hasn't yet. I'm always blown away when, like, hey guys in 1969, do you guys have any idea how much more melodic and colorful and, like, this is still great, but you guys don't know what you're in for. Wait till you guys come up with Tennessee Jed. Sometimes I'm just thinking to myself, like, they have no idea. But even inside of that very young, nascent thing in 1969, they're just a really great blues band before they became the Grateful Dead we have all come to know and love. This is a great example of Pigpen's talent. I mean, the real deal. I just want to leave it there. The real deal. It's Hard to Handle from December 12th, 1969 at the Thelma, or simply Thelma. It could have been at Thelma's house. I simply don't have time to Google it. It's Los Angeles, California. It's from Dave's Picks, Volume 10.
Come, mama, I'm sure all done. Yes, I am. Action speaks louder than words, and I'm a man with a great experience. I know you got you another man, but I can love you better than him. Come on, baby, take my hand, and I don't be afraid. Love free, so what the place you had to be. For them things will come by my mother, but ain't nothing but that older. Pretty little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure all down now, yes I am. Give it to me, I got to have it. Oh, pretty little thing, let me light your candle, 'cause mama, I'm sure on to handle that.
That was hard to handle with Pigpen helming the microphone. And I should probably tell you the original writer of the song, which is Otis Redding. So I've done at least the bare minimum of my work here. Let's move to Dead and Company, as I like to keep you guessing week to week. Last week I played a Shakedown Street by Grateful Dead. This week I'd like to play a Shakedown Street by Dead and Company. And it's crazy to go from a song from 1969 to a song from 2023. It's Citi Field. Citi Field is one of the few sports venues that I'm okay with it being branded by a bank, because the word is city, I guess. I guess that's what it comes down to. I'm okay with it being Citi Field. Now I'm going to take a chance and say something risky. The times I have been most happy with my guitar playing in terms of it approximating the vibe of Jerry Garcia, they've been Shakedown Streets. And I think that's because of the envelope filter on the guitar. And that's the thing that goes, wow, 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 wow. I think something about that helps both of our playing sort of live in the same vocabulary. And it makes you play a certain way. So it's a little bit more of a narrow option of, choices you could go with what to play. So the few times that I have fooled myself in believing that the thing I was listening to was Grateful Dead and it was me, they've been Shakedown Streets. And I've always had a frickin' blast playing Shakedown Street, trying to get people to react physically, trying to get them to bop. I mean, I have a kind of a rubbery neck. I have a certain way of headbanging. It's sort of just like sliding my neck around. There's no way I'm not doing it right now. You can feel it. And I just loved getting people to move. I loved getting people to move. And I just I'll always remember all of Bobby's notes. Nothing's shaking down, like whisper it kind of. Nothing's shaking on Shakedown Street. It used to be the heart of town. I also want to admit to you that until the very end of Dead and Company, I would have to really, really remind myself the difference between Shakedown Street and Feels Like a Stranger. There were a couple times it was Feels Like a Stranger, and I would play the first chord of Shakedown Street. But there's also times where I just will get someone's name wrong perpetually. Sorry to Cheno's boyfriend, Eric, who I call Chris so many times. Anyway, now we're really hanging out. This is what I sound like at home. It's Shakedown Street from June 21st, 2023 at Citi Field in Queens, New York.
Tell me this town ain't got no heart. You can never tell. Sunny side of the street is dark. Well. You can never tell. It's midnight in the dark of the morning beside. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. Maybe the dark is from your eyes. You know you got such dark eyes. Got shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Tell may seem this town clear through. Well, you can never tell. Nothing here that could interest you. Well, you can never tell. Not because you missed out on the things that we had from the start. Maybe you had too much too fast. 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 Or just overplayed your part. Like shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Since I'm passing this way today, well, you can never tell. Just stopping 'cause I want to say, well, you can never tell. Well, I recall your darkness when it crackled like a thundercloud. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. I can hear it beat out loud. Shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. This town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Just gotta poke around. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Well, you gotta poke around. You gotta poke around. You gotta poke around. You gotta poke around. Gotta poke around, well, you gotta poke around. You gotta poke, I gotta poke. shake it down, shake it down, down. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down, down.
You are listening to Grateful Dead Listening Party, and I'm going to play a deep cut for you. If you are a Dead fan, it's probably still a bit of a deep cut. It's called Beat It On Down the Line. And I was racking my brain to try to remember if we had ever played this song in Dead & Company. And I believe we did, because I happened to remember that the intro to this song has a varying number of hits at the beginning, decided upon by the band at each show. I think I counted 6 here, but I don't remember. This is Beat It On Down the Line. It's from March 28th, 1973, at the Springfield Civic Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. Incidentally, from Dave's Picks 16, with another tip of the hat to Rhino Records.
Well, this job I got is a little too hard. Running out of money, looking for pay. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, but I'm gonna pack my bags. Gonna beat it on down the line. Going down the line, 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 beat it on down the line. Yes, and I'll be waiting at the station, Lord, when that train pulls on by. I'm going back where I belong. Yes, I'm going home to my same old used to be. There's a down in Joe Brown coal mine. Said coal mine, coal mine, coal mine, coal mine. Said coal mine, 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 coal mine. Down in Joe Brown's coal mine. Yes, I'm going back to that shack way across the river. That's where I think I belong. Yes, I got a sweet woman, oh, she's waiting there for me. Yes, that's where I'm gonna make my happy home. Said happy home, happy home, whoa, happy home, happy home. Said happy home, happy home. Said a happy, happy, happy home, happy home. Yeah, 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 happy home. That's where I'm gonna make my happy home.
It's me, Johnny. You're listening to Grateful Dead Listening Party. And I ask you semi-rhetorically, what's better than a real good Bertha? I mean, what's better than a not good Bertha? It's like pizza. I'll take a bad Bertha over a good anything else. But it's a win-win here because this is a good Bertha. This is a great Bertha. It's from May 3rd, 1977, which for the faithful followers will know that this is from the very famous week of May 1977 that produced the Cornell University recording from May 8th. I'm a real expert in May 1977 when it comes to Grateful Dead. That's like me being an expert in 2026 on January 1st, 2026. You know what I mean? Just give me a little bit of land and I will run it perfectly. I know May 1977 real well. And this is from May 3rd at the Palladium in New York, New York. This is Bertha, and the mix is really great. You'll hear a lot of drummer, and you'll hear a lot in regard to drummer and with respect to rhythm. You're going to hear Phil Lesch's bass playing turned up real loud. The drummers doing their waterfall of rhythm, and it's just a fantastic, glorious Bertha from May 3rd, 1977 on Grateful Dead Listening Party.
I was all night running. Lord, I wonder if you can. I had a run around and I run down, run around the corner. Lord, I run smack into a tree. drop on me. Test me, test me, test me, test me. Why don't you arrest me? Throw me in the jail house, Lord, until the sun goes down.
Now you're really hanging out with me. It's Johnny, and this is Grateful Dead Listening Party. And I suppose there's a small list of tunes that we used to play in Dead & Company, and then for some reason or another, we just kind of didn't touch again after a while. And Candyman is one of them. I know we had done Candyman a handful of times. And the reason perhaps we didn't keep doing it is because, much as there are tunes that only Bobby can sing, there are tunes only Jerry can sing. And hearing Jerry's lilt in his singing and the kind of delicateness of his voice, he sells Candyman more than the tune itself. Now, if you're a child of the 80s, you will know that I can't say Candyman another time, nor can I look in the mirror when I do it. But I think this predates Candyman the movie by a lot of years, so you're safe. I think we are grandfathered in to Candyman. Imagine a movie's power that could make an entire generation not look in the mirror and say Candyman 3 times. There are adults who would rather pay you $1,000 than have to do that. That's art, baby. That's art. This is Candyman from December 9th, 1981. Again, here's another fake-sounding venue name, Events Center at University of Colorado in Boulder, Colorado. And it's from Dave's Picks 20. It's Grateful Dead Listening Party.
The Candyman's in town. Come on, boys, and wager. Roll those laughing bones. 7 come 11 boys. I'll take your money home. Look out, the Candyman. Here he comes and he's gone. talk the jive. When I get back to Memphis, be one last man alive. Good morning, Mr. Benz. I see you're doing well. If I had me a shotgun, you know I'd blow you straight to hell. Look out, the Candyman. Here he comes and he's gone again. Pretty lady ain't got no friend till the Candyman comes around again. If you've got a dollar, boys, lay it on the line. Hand me my old guitar, pass the whiskey round. Won't you tell everybody you meet that the Candyman's in town? Look out, the Candyman. Here he comes and he's gone again. Pretty lady ain't got no friend till the Candyman comes around again. Look out, the Candyman. Here he comes and he's gone again. Pretty lady ain't got no friend till the Candyman comes around again.
This is Grateful Dead Listening Party. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me. I would love to play a Dead and Company song for you. Cumberland Blues is a tune that I always had so much fun doing my chicken picking country guitar thing on. And I really loved going back and forth with Jeff Chimenti, keyboardist extraordinaire, and the harmonic engine of Dead and Company. He would be doing his lightning fast honky-tonk piano, and I'd be doing my chicken picking, and we would have so much fun. You know, it's also a very interesting arrangement of a tune. None of the chords go where you think they're going to go. And in fact, you know, I have a binder that I just came across the other day that was my Dead and Company binder, where I would put I mean, this is very uncool. You're supposed to think that I just woke up one morning and was like touched with a light that allowed me to play. I have a binder, a 3-ring binder, and I'd clip in the songs I was working on. And I came across Cumberland Blues because the moves are not where you think they should be because there's no song like it. So this particular Cumberland Blues comes via July 7th, 2023. And whenever I see a July show from Dead & Company that's close to the 4th of July, I can tell you just not from memory, but almost just logically how much fun that was because it was before or after 4th of July. And I know we don't have an underpinning for spring or summer this year. It's very strange to say the least. So when I hear a song and I see this date, July 7th, 2023, I would like to say we didn't know how good we had it. We knew how good we had it. You knew how good we had it. That's why we got together and we did it, because we celebrated how good we had it. I think that I really want to take a second and point that out. There's very little regret here. We knew the whole time that this was special. Every summer we got to do it again. I never complained about travel. I never complained about any of it. Even on the worst day where my nerves are being tested, I have said out loud, still the best thing in the world. Still going to look back on it with nothing but joy. And we had a really good July 2023. This is from the Gorge Amphitheater in George, Washington. Well, isn't that just adorable? It's the Gorge in George, Washington. It's Cumberland Blues from July 7th, 2023 on Grateful Dead Listening Party.
Lot of poor men make a $5 bill, keep him happy all the time. Some of the fellas make nothing at all, and you can hear him cry. Can I go, buddy? Can I go down? Take your shift at the mine. Gotta get down to the Cumberland mine. Gotta get down to the Cumberland mine. That's where I mainly spend my time. Make good money, $5 a day. Make good money, $5 a day. Maybe more, I might move away.
This is Grateful Dead Listening Party, and it's been far too long without a Good Lovin'. Now, Good Lovin' is the song that I think is the most feel-good tune in at least the Dead and Company canon. Bobby always led the charge. The feel-good kind of tie-dye t-shirt, like tall guitar-shaped frozen alcoholic drink, have a good time kind of thing. You can't not have a good time. Double negative. You always have a good time when Good Lovin' is playing. And this particular performance, which is from February 1st, 1978 at the Uptown Theater, Chicago, Illinois, is interesting because they must have worked out an intro before they went on stage where they were like, hey, let's do a thing where we keep shifting the key. I'd never heard them do this before. It's a very fun intro to Good Lovin', and then you just let it roll, and how can you not enjoy your life? Let's not forget that music was designed to be a celebration. Yes, it's a lament sometimes, but you always come out of the lament with a celebration. I don't really quite know who I'm pointing that to. I really don't. But in general, music's better when it's universal and it's celebratory. And what could be more that way than Good Lovin', February 1, 1978, Uptown, baby, Theater, Chicago, Illinois. And this is from Dave's Picks 57.
so the bad. I asked my family doctor about what I had now. I said, now doctor, Mr. MD, doctor, oh can you tell me, doctor, what's in me, doctor? And he said, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you need, oh, you really need is good love. You got to have love. Good love. Everybody got to have love. Good love. A little good loving. A good love. So come on, baby. Oh, squeeze me tight. Well, don't you want your daddy to be all right? I said now, baby, baby, worried for sure, baby. I got the fever, baby. You got the cure, baby. She said, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Good love, 'cause you got to have love. Good love, hey, now you got to have love. Good love, your love, now baby, good love. Well, I was feeling what's on the bad now. I asked my family doctor about what I have now. I said, now doctor, now Mr. MD, doctor, oh can you tell me, doctor, what's in me, doctor? He said, yeah, 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 yeah. All you need. Really need good love, 'cause you got to have love. Good love, everyone got to have love. Good love, if you love, now baby, good love. So come on, baby, oh squeeze me tight. But don't you want your daddy to be alright? I said now, baby, baby, crying for sure. I got the fever, baby. You got the cure, baby. She said, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you need, oh, you really need good love, 'cause you got to have love. Good love, hey, now you got to have love. Good love, everybody got to have love. Good love, oh, good love.
This is Grateful Dead Listening Party. I am the hooded John Mayer. I'm just wearing my sweatshirt now. This is me just vibing with you. I'm wearing my hoodie. Got my hoodie up. I really do. Got my hoodie up. And if you don't believe that I have my hoodie up, I'm going to take a picture of it. And as soon as you hear this, I'm going to put this up on I'm going to put this up on the Life with John Mayer account. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, Brown Eyed Women is a tune that, again, it's another song you could play for anybody. They would go, how did this not enter the pop radio canon? It's because they didn't want it to. Because if they had wanted it to, Brown Eyed Women would have been right up there with Miss You by the Stones or, you know, an Allman Brothers tune, like the things that people know. Anyway, Grateful Dead were really good at kind of ducking the limelight. And let me tell you something. They make that look really good. In retrospect, do your thing, keep your head down, write pop songs, hide them a little bit behind a culture that people think is impossible to get into, but if they just happen to listen to it, they'd be like, are you telling me this Brown Eyed Women thing by Grateful Dead has always been around? And they go, that's what we're telling you. And you go, I like that very much. May I have more of that? And you go, well, come on in. Here's 6,000 more songs. This is Brown Eyed Women from December 18th, 1973 at Curtis Hickson Hall in Tampa, Florida. I love knowing the boys were just about to go home for the holidays. And you can hear it. It's Brown Eyed Women. It's on Grateful Dead Listening Party.
When the ox fall down, you take up the yoke and plow the fields around. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, Jenny Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Brown-eyed women and red grenadine, the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man's getting home. 1920 when he stepped to the bar, he drank to the dregs of the whiskey jar. 1930 when the ball caved in, paid his way selling red-eyed gin. Brown-eyed women and red grenadine, the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man's getting home. Jones was the mother of twins, 2 times over when the rest was sins. Raised 8 boys, only I turned bad. Didn't get the leggings that the other ones had. Brown-eyed women, red grenadine, the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man's getting home. Come on down to Shakedown, Bigfoot County. Sun so hard that the roof caved in. Delilah Jones went to meet her God, and the old the same again. Daddy made whiskey and he made it well. Cost $2 and it burned like hell. I got hickory just to buy the still. Drink down a bottle and you're ready to kill. looks like the old man's getting old. Gone are the days when the ox fall down, take up the yoke and plow the fields around. Gone are the days when the lady said, please, Jelly Jack Jones, won't you come to me? Brown-eyed women and red grenadine, the bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man getting on. And it looks like the old man's getting on.
This is Grateful Dead Listening Party. We are coming into the home stretch already on this week's show. I suppose I'm swimming up the mainstream more than usual this week, but that's because I was given access to the entire Dave's Picks catalog, thanks to Mark Pincus and the fine folks at Rhino Records. I was also sent, by the way, a reel-to-reel tape with Working Man's Dead on it. How cool is that, to create an album on a reel-to-reel? You know I'm buying a reel-to-reel player now. Let me tell you something. There's nothing I love more than being given something or buying something that necessitates buying more stuff. Give me the thing first that is played by a thing I don't own. So then I have to go get that thing that plays the thing that until then is useless. I'm not joking. I love it. I'm trying to think what that would be like. You know what I mean? Like if you get me an 8-track tape, I'm buying an 8-track player. If you bought me a Betamax tape, if you bought me Leviathan on Betamax, I'm buying a Betamax player. Anyway, Sugar Magnolia. Let's get back to business. Sugar Magnolia, one of the most well-known tunes. This song, you're going to hear why Bob Weir is revered by guitar players. The ear goes to Jerry, but if you focus on Bob's rhythm guitar playing on this tune, perfect timing, perfect rhythm, perfect choices. I like the idea that at its best, these couple of hours are a chance to either invite you into the music, reinforce why you love it, or if you're half in the door, understand even more why something is great. And this is a perfect example of the consummate maestro-like playing of Bob Weir. It's Sugar Magnolia from October 29th, 1977. The boys are gearing up for Halloween. They got their outfits picked out. They're hanging in the dressing room. They're doing a fitting for their ghost outfit. It's from October 29th, 1977 at the Evans Fieldhouse, North Illinois University, DeKalb, Illinois. And it's from Dave's Picks 33.
make out any man alive. Sugar Magnolia, ringing that bluebell. Walk on up in the sunshine, move on out singing and walk you in the sunshine. Come over, baby. She's got everything you like them. She's got everything I need. Breathing the pines in the summer night. Oh, baby in the sunlight. Yes, she's sometimes the cuckoo's crying when the moon is halfway down. Sometimes when the night is dying, pick me out and I wonder what now? Sunshine daydream, walking in the tall trees, going where the wind goes, moving like a red rose. Now come on over, sweet babe. I'm saying I got you in the morning sunshine now. Sunshine daydream, sunshine daydream. Well, come on over, daydream. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Rain in the cold street. Roll on the window. Where the wind goes. Where the cold is I say I got you in the morning sunshine. Sunshine.
We have once again come very quickly to the end of a Grateful Dead listening party, but that's what happens when you have 15-minute long songs. You know, if you're just new to the music, I highly suggest listening to Grateful Dead music in the car as you commute. And let me tell you why. If you're listening to standard radio, your commute, let's say it's 30 minutes, will be cut into 4-minute slices. Cut the songs into 15-minute slices. It's just 2 songs and you're there, baby. And that's what I realized early on in listening to the music. It just made driving better. We're going to end with He's Gone. You have to remember at the inception of He's Gone, in the early years of playing the tune, it was a ballad. And it was played very tenderly. And when that happens, there's even more room for Jerry to take flight over the tune. And this is just, you know, I run out of superlatives, but this is a stupendous He's Gone. I won't be gone, God willing. I will see you very soon. Might have some surprises lined up for you in the near future. Can't say for sure exactly yet, but be prepared to be surprised. And know that this means the world to me. I get texts from people after this plays. I get texts from people during the playing of it. I hope you like it as much as I love doing it. I will talk to you soon enough. This is Johnny Mayer signing off for Grateful Dead Listening Party. I owe you the information about the song. It's He's Gone from February 1st, 1978. Again, from Uptown Theater in Chicago, Illinois. It's from Dave's Picks, 57. Tip of the hat once again to my friends at Rhino Records.
bring a knife in the back, and more of the same. Same old rat in a train ditch, caught on a limb. You know better, but I know him. Like I told you what I said, steal your face right off your head. Now he's gone. He's gone. Oh, he's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track, he's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track, he's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back.
Well, it's gone fucker.
Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Well, he's gone. Well, he's gone. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Well, he's gone. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Oh, no, no, no. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. But he's gone for good. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Where he's gone for good. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Where he's gone for good. Ooh, nothing's gonna bring him back. Where he's gone for good. Ooh, nothing's gonna
Your program has ended. Thanks for listening. Continue exploring the SiriusXM app to discover more from your favorite artists and channels.